this is the Jurassicraft mod, one of the biggest dinosaur mods that you will find for Minecraft. It adds literally dozens of different dinos that can be tamed and bred. Really, a very cool mod. So, me and my friend Martha decided we were going to build an entire Jurassic Park of the mod. Unfortunately, on the way, our plane crashed on a mysterious island, already filled with the dinosaurs. So join us in building Jurassic Park. The first thing we did was try to establish who was actually at fault for the plane crash. After a few minutes of bickering, we spotted our first dinosaurs. Yeah, that doesn't look too friendly, does it?
Plane or the dinosaur?
The fucking dinosaur! No, the fucking plane! For fuck's sake. After a while more exploring, we finally found a place that seemed perfect to build a base, and I lightly bullied Martha into making a plan for the park.
Where's the head goes like this, doesn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, just do. This is a very good artistic rendition.
How about here?
Okay, well I was thinking
Because then we can do colour. We can do like this, the main hub.
What we did not realise until much later was that this plan was in fact not a plan at all, and just a stupid drawing of, well, basically nothing. This definitely did not lead to any confusion later on whatsoever. Either way, the very first thing on the list for us to do was build a laboratory where we could actually breed dinos. We had decided early on that we wanted to have two labs. A public laboratory, where people could come on guided tours to see us create dinosaurs, and the real laboratory, which would be underground, away from prying eyes. One problem we realised quite early on is that the island didn't actually have any villagers on it at all, which would mean that we would need to cure zombie villagers to get access to trades, and to a minimum wage workforce for our dino burger stalls. Now, meanwhile I was contemplating how to create a workforce out of zombie villagers, Martha was off killing baby dinosaurs, something which ended about as well as you would expect.
Oh, they've had a baby!
Have they?
They've somehow had sex over lava and they've had a baby.
Oh,
Hello?
cute. Suppose you haven't killed it yet.
My sword's in my death thing.
Is that all that's stopping you?
I killed it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Our next challenge was establishing a food source, since the mod required you to actively feed dinosaurs or they would die of starvation. So we went out and found a few goats, but getting them into a pen turned out to be a bit more of a challenge than I expected. They've stopped following me.
Oh my god, they're amazing. Oh my god, they're billy goats.
They've given up on following me.
This one's a female.
There we go.
You actually got a female and a male?
I think so. I dug out the beginning of a little tunnel network beneath the lab, and that is where I called it quits for the first day, as we'd been playing for quite a few hours at this point. Martha, however, kept building overnight. The next day when I got up, I went and did some quick mining before I went for a walk to try and find some more animals for our farm. Bunch of skeleton of dinosaur bones up here, and I don't know why.
Pick them up, we can use them to make really good.
I have. That was the plan. But no, there's a bunch of dinosaur bones up here, so something's killing them.
They could just be starving.
I mean, yeah, they could be starving. I just don't see why there's so many on this mountain and not everywhere else. Like, it doesn't really make much sense. Oh my god, that makes sense! Nope, it sees me. I think, is it? Or is it killing an Enderman? Run away! While I was struggling to round up animals, yet again, Martha was having her own problems.
One sec, I'm trying to get this guy off my crops. I don't know where his hitbox is to move him, so... I don't care where you go, mate, just go somewhere. Not in, go out. Go away, please. Josh, I might need another person.
Nah, I think you got it.
Josh, it keeps coming back.
Right.
Josh, you've just destroyed it.
Well, you're the one who... What do these guys eat?
I don't fucking
Just leave
food.
it, they'll move.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck you.
Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was on my crops.
It was around this time that I built our first builder's wands, which are just such a lifesaver for a survival build like this, as it allows you to place multiple blocks at once. While I was at it, I also built a nice reinforced door to keep all of the dinosaurs out, and Martha broke it within 10 minutes. But she did finish building the roof of the lab, so I didn't kill her. This time. Instead, I went and took all of our diamonds and used them to make a diamond pickaxe and a nether portal. The only real reason I did this was so I could go and gather some nether quartz to make a proper elevator down to the underground tunnel. I will admit that we did have a small problem caused by the portal of nether pigmen coming through into our base. At this point, my focus had started to shift towards actually getting us the equipment needed to get dinosaurs, which requires just so many different machines. So to help speed up our resource acquisition, I spent an hour or so mining out a new area and an auto miner. I built this beneath the underground tunnel and used a glass elevator to get down to it. To get the miner working, I ended up using all but one of our diamonds, but I managed to set it up so that in theory it will power itself, as any coal mined would be automatically pumped back into the machines that power the miner. Another advantage of the miner was that it did not destroy the fossils, which was amazingly convenient for us. I would stay up far longer than I wanted to admit getting all of these machines built for the dinosaurs. I hoped that if I built them, I could then leave Martha to get the dinosaurs ready while I was at work. But nope, I forgot to make one machine, and instead of building it herself, even though we had the resources, she gave up. Either way, we were eventually ready to start getting dinosaurs, which meant we would need to build our first pen, which we decided would be a small test lab. This actually led to an argument about what the plan for the park actually was. Yeah, you remember that plan from earlier that wasn't really a plan? Well, it turns out that it was so bad that we both drew dramatically different conclusions from it on what the plan for the park actually was. This is the beach where you enter.
Yeah.
This wood... actually, no, this isn't quite... Here we go. This wood is where we are now, the lab.
Yeah.
I'm saying the entrance to this place, so the entrance to the museum complex, right? Can you give me a block? I haven't got one. That's not what I've already placed. Thank you. Should be here, facing the entrance. So people come in, they're walking down the Grand Processional, and they see, oh shit, that's fucking awesome. You're saying it should be here.
Yeah, it should be basically. So this is at the middle. So it's going to be like this is going to be the museum area. They have to walk past things to get to the main attraction, which you can see from far off. So you have to.
The only problem is you're not going to be able to see it. Sorry, are you saying you want people to go around this water thing here?
Yeah, because you're going to have
too
stuff
big.
in it. No, I'm not saying go round it. So they're going to come like sort of near the water. So they're going to walk past the water. So the path is going to follow it round. So it will literally be left. The path
right, but we can't really put so basically what you're saying is people are going to enter the park and then have to immediately turn right, walk right about 100 blocks, and then go north.
No, we're going to do sort of like because the beach is quite a way down there. So there's going to be sort of like a winding sort of path that goes to like a wooded area. And crap.
Okay, I'm starting to get what you're saying. Okay. So the museum is going to be basically at the top of where the right eye ends, in the middle.
Yeah.
So they're going to go right, and then they're going to have to go left to be in line with this lab again, and then go up.
Yeah, kind of, but it's going to be like a winding path.
Yeah, no, sorry, I know you're saying winding path, I'm just clarifying. After deciding on what we actually were going to do, Martha started work on the first lab enclosure, while I got us our first few dinos, which were yeah, I ain't even going to try to say that. Instead, we're just going to call them Procmos. Now, I finished making these dino eggs well before Martha finished building the enclosure, so I put a CCTV camera down. Then, it finally was time. You ready?
My thing is, before you put these down, how are you going to replace that door when they're all running around?
We'll just replace the back door and then replace this one.
All right,
We'll
good
put a
luck.
block in
Okay.
front of it. Right, ready?
Yeah, go and put them down. Put them on the beach. Look at it.
Oh.
I might have crashed.
Oh, well, I've placed all 5 down.
Oh no, I'm here. Oh, they're asleep.
They're tiny. We had done it. It had taken us a lot longer than we had anticipated, but we had finally taken the first steps to creating Jurassic Park. We still have a long way to go for sure, but it seems far more doable now.